Hello everybody! I thought I would pop in and do a little currently reading update and let you know what's going on with me and where I'm going to be in the very near future. So first things first, channel stuff. If you saw my 2020 goals and 2021 resolutions video back in December, you may recall that I said I was going to take a real, proper, lengthy break from all the YouTube stuff at the beginning of the year, and I'm still getting ready to do that. By the time that you see this video, my anticipated releases for the first quarter of the year should be up, and then you'll see this, and then you'll probably see a video that I filmed back in December and completely forgot I had done, so I need to edit that. It's a releases revisited video. So after that one comes out, I will very properly be on a break, and it will probably be at least 4 weeks long. It may be more depending on how I feel about that, but the idea basically is I have pretty much hit burnout and it's quite concerning. I need time to slow down and not have as many obligations, and given that making videos has been a very time-consuming, laborious process for me that I have not enjoyed, I need a break from that as well. This is not me quitting booktube. I would like to stress that. I haven't taken a real break in 6 years, and that just is something that needs to happen. But anyway, that's what's going to be happening basically January, February-ish. Let's talk a little bit about what I'm currently reading. A little side note, I don't plan on doing any wrap-ups or reviews of things that I have read while I'm on break. So there's gonna be like this whole 2-month period where you're probably not gonna know anything about what I read unless you follow me on Goodreads, which is part of taking the stress off of me, because a break isn't really a break if you know that you have to do a lot of catch-up work when you get back. So nevertheless, if you do want to know what I'm reading, I will still be active on social media, and certainly follow me on Goodreads if you want to know what I'm reading. So right now I am actively reading 3 things. 2 of them are buddy reads. One is Destroyer by C.J. Cherryh. This is the 7th book and the first in the 3rd trilogy in the Foreigner series, and I am buddy reading this with Kazan from Always Doing. We're reading like the whole series together, and it's been so much fun. I didn't love book 6, and Destroyer is getting back to some of the roots and the homey feel of the series for me, coming back to familiar places and stuff, and I am very much enjoying it. And then my other buddy read right now is Native Tongue by Suzette Hayden Elgin. I'm reading this with Joe from Final Blow Joe, and I'm not enjoying this one. I think Joe and I are at the moment in complete agreement that this book is super not enjoyable to read. It is a feminist sci-fi novel, and the whole premise is basically the Constitution of the United States was amended to make women second-class citizens and basically permanent children. So women are essentially slaves in this world, and the whole book is just like scene after scene that's supposed to drive home how awful every single man in this universe is. If they're not being cruel to their wives and daughters, they're literally killing babies, and it's a bit much. This, I think, comes from a brand or an era of feminism that I actually find rather repulsive in this book. So not enjoying it, but I'm almost done with it and I'm going to finish it, because there you go. The reason I wanted to read this is because Elgin is very well known in the conlang world. Ladan, which is a language she invented for this series, is quite well known. So she was a linguist. Unfortunately, while there is a lot of linguistics content in this book, some of it is just completely ludicrous and makes no sense, and that I was expecting better. Anyway, the other book I'm currently reading is A Duke by Default by Alyssa Cole. This is the 2nd in her romance series, Reluctant Royals. I thought the first book, A Princess in Theory, was alright. I really didn't like the male lead in that. The 2nd book is turning out better for me. I really enjoy the characters more. And then the other thing that I haven't restarted, but I will very soon, is The Relentless Moon by Mary Robinette Kowal. I keep meaning to pick this up again and restart it and just properly get into it, because once I'm really into it, I will read it in just a couple of days, but I feel like I'm putting it off for some reason. but I will restart it sometime in January because this is the one book I didn't get to in 2020 that I really wish I had. So yeah, that is pretty much it for me on the reading front, and I'll be back whenever I feel is right. It's not like I'm completely disappearing, you know, but anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support. I've gotten a lot of kind comments on recent videos and I really appreciate that. So I'll be back soonish, I guess, and until then, bye.